of optimism. I had a friend who went to New York City to apply for a job, and she came back and I said, "Hey, how did things go?" She said, "I didn't get the job." I said, "What happened?" She said, "They turned me down, but I didn't think I was going to get it anyhow." And I thought after I left her presence, well, why did she go in the first place? She went there with a mindset that she was not going to get the job. I believe that we have an energy and a spirit about us that people telegraph that. But I believe that had she gone there, there's no guarantee that, hey, with a sense of expectation, I'm going to get this job. I think her preparation, her attitude, and her behavior and her energy would have been totally different. I'm reminded of two little boys who were in Philadelphia and they were playing on some ice and they got out too far and one fell through the ice. And he was thrashing, trying to get out. And obviously, his friend looked at him and panicked, and he couldn't reach him, he couldn't pull him out. And so he saw him going under the ice, and it was very hard, and he couldn't break through. And so this little frail fellow ran, he saw a tree in the distance, and he scrambled up this tree, and he broke off a big branch and came back and savagely began to beat the ice, and he broke it. And miraculously, he saved his friend. And when the paramedics came, people were looking at him, he had a blanket around him, this little puny dude, around 12 years old. And people started asking the question as they looked at him and they looked at the branch, how could this little small fellow break this branch off and beat this ice and break it and save his friend? How could he have done that, as small as he was? And as they were scratching their heads, a gentleman who was there said, "I can tell you how he did it." And everybody said, "How?" And he said, "There was no one here to tell him that he couldn't do it." See, a lot of people are not really living their dreams and living the kind of life that they are capable of living because of the fact that they have been inundated with so many negative conversations. Have you ever had a goal and dream of something you wanted to achieve and you shared it with people that you love and thought they would be excited for you, and they said to you, "You can't do that"? You know, MIT did a study, and the study indicated if I tell you, "You can't do that," somebody else has to come along and say, "You can do it. You can do it. Don't listen to him, Ruby. You can do it. John, don't listen to Les. You can do it." They have to say that 17 times before they can neutralize that one time.